What's going on, champs and chambettes? It's FireMonkey here, and welcome to Chapter 4 Season 2. This is the first official video on this channel that isn't just a showcase or anything like that after the new season's released, and I'm excited to talk about stuff that, has just been going on in the wild world of Fortnite. Now, we're not going to be talking about any specific leaks in today's YouTube video. However, what I did want to talk about is just my general opinions on the season, and not just like, everything about the season, because there's a lot of stuff going down, right? But I wanted to focus specifically on something that I felt was kind of iffy this season, something that I was not that big of a fan of, and it relates to the styles for the skins themselves. It relates to all of the Battle Pass cosmetics. Firstly, I love this Battle Pass, right? I love the cosmetics. I think they're super cool. I love the animations in the lobby all the characters have. I think everything that is in the Battle Pass is some really unique cosmetics that I could definitely see myself making presets for, and in my general opinion, I do think that this is one of my favorite battle passes in a very long time. Now, in terms of other stuff going down though, such as, the variants for skins and stuff, you may be noticing that I'm not using the pickaxes that actually go with my skin. The reason why is because I have one of the skin variants unlocked that, you get later on in the battle pass, but I don't have the pickaxe variant that goes along with the skin at all, and it just doesn't really make sense to, be able to wear the skin itself, wear the right skin variant and all that type of stuff, but not be able to wear the pickaxe variant as well when that is kind of like time gated, right? Because with the whole entire, let me explain it like this. Let me slow down a little bit here. Maybe I'm getting too far ahead of myself. But I think the main complaint I have with this season is how they're time gating Battle Pass rewards through weekly challenges. So it's not a whole entire system of like, oh hey, yeah, you just gotta grind the season to get to those bonus levels or anything like that. But instead, it's actually being locked behind waiting, right? So let's say you wanted this skin right here. You're able to get the variant and everything, right? You're able to use the skin as much as you want, have your fun with it. But if you wanted the full sets variant, so if you wanted like the pickaxe or something to go along with it and you wanted that pickaxe's variant, you have to wait. You just have to wait a very long time. You got to figure out when it's going to actually, get added to the game. You have to figure out how many weekly challenges you have to do, and it's all locked behind not progressing, not spending money or anything like that, but just waiting, right? And waiting and doing your weekly challenges once they officially release. And while I understand, there is a good side of it, it's like, oh hey, you don't have to worry about spending money to unlock this variant or anything because you just get them for the challenges themselves. I really wish there was a easier or faster way to obtain these if you were someone who wanted to grind and make full sets with a specific combination and everything a little bit early, because having to sit here and just wait for week 2 to begin, wait for week 1, all those type of challenges begin, which if we go over here to the season tab, well actually, we can't see that because the season tab is trials or something now. I don't know what the season tab is. I mean, if we look at the menu here, we got this season, we got daily, we got milestone, and we got trials. Which one's weekly? What are the weekly challenges? Is this season supposed to be weekly challenges? I'm assuming so, because it's this season with the Syndicate questline having like a timer on it. But I wish I had a timer for when, like week 1 or something would begin in the game, because it just would make a lot of stuff less confusing to me and allow me to know, okay, if I wait this long, I'll at least know when I'm able to get that pickaxe variant or something I wanted in the game. But that really is where most of my confusion is right now. As you guys can tell by the live confusion and everything in this video, I just don't like having to really wait in order to get a full set of cosmetics, right? Because some of the things are obviously going to be locked into the later weeks of playing the season because of the fact that, there isn't just 2 weeks of weekly challenges and that's it, right? They have multiple weeks, and I assume multiple quest rewards will be added in the future past just the ones we've seen, considering even in the API they have up to like part 5 of the narrative Syndicate questline planned, and they have multiple weeks planned for those, battle pass cosmetic rewards and variants and stuff. So it's just a whole entire situation of some of those cool things you want in the actual battle pass being locked behind multiple weeks and maybe even months of actually waiting for them to release into the game. Now, the only other thing I really want to mention about all of this is something else that I thought was iffy about the battle pass, which is how you can get variants, like you can get a glider or something, right? You'll be able to get like that meteor glider I used at the beginning of the video or something, right? But it has 2 variants, right? it will have like a red variant, it'll have a blue variant, you know, it'll have all these different variants to it, but instead of getting that first variant when you actually unlock the glider, you're getting the second variant. I don't know if that actually applies to the meteor glider, but I know some of the cosmetics in this season, you'll earn that second variant before you earn the original base variant of that cosmetic, and I feel it's weird to me, right? Maybe it's just because I'm just some weird boomer or something like that, but it just feels weird to me to see whenever you click into a menu, the first standard variant that you would think you would get right away because that's how they've standardized it in every single battle pass before, actually being that second variant you get later down the line instead of it being flip-flopped, right? I feel like the sorting is just kind of messy with that whole entire situation, but at the same time, you know, it's okay because at the same time you're still able to use the glider, you're still able to use those pickaxes, you're still able to use whatever you want. You just kind of have a very messy looking menu that, at least to me, if I had to describe it, doesn't feel that user-friendly to me, because there's going to be a lot of people who will eventually get that cosmetic, look in their locker, you know, try to figure out what's going on and everything, and be like, wait a minute, why is this first option locked? If, you know, just based on the history of how Fortnite's worked before, it's typically always the first option that's always unlocked no matter what, right? It's like, why is this first option suddenly just appearing to be locked or something? So I think it might be like a little bit of a sorting issue or something like that, but it is my main complaint about this season, right? Just having a weird locking system on certain variants and stuff, and earning variants before you earn the original one that's kind of, you know, in that first slot in the actual locker and anything like that. So with that said, do I hate this season? No, I want to make that clear. Even though I'm complaining, I'm allowed to complain because I love this game, right? I just want to see it improve and get better over time. I think this season is absolutely amazing. I love the Mega City POI. I love all the different POIs in the game and everything this season. I just wish that some things could be changed to be a little bit better, but in terms of gameplay itself, right? And, you know, not even thinking about the cosmetics because we have thousands of skins in this game and everything. If I really wanted to, you know, cry about this or whatever, and, you know, make it a big deal, I could obviously just, you know, go ahead and wear another cosmetic, right? It's not that big of a deal at the end of the day, but of course I just want to make a video to kind of talk about it because, you know, it's a topic to talk about with the new season, and I like doing this rambling style content. Now, of course, you know, I enjoy the season. I just think that that is one of the iffier things, and I would love to hear what you guys think about it in the comments down below. With that said, however, I am excited to see how Epic Games, you know, continues to evolve the season over time with, like, the ODM gear from the Attack on Titan collaboration and everything else, and my only real hopes for this season regarding cosmetics would have to be more Attack on Titan cosmetics, you know, in the Battle Pass or something, well, not in the Battle Pass, but in the item shop or something, and even some more, you know, cyber-themed cosmetics in the game, right? Imagine if we got, like, a Cyberpunk Edge Runners collaboration, which I know I talk about, like, in every video, but I like the franchise, right? You know, I like it, so I'm going to talk about it because I want it to happen in the game, and maybe if I talk about it enough, it will magically appear one day, like bada bing, bada boop. So if I'm going by that logic, maybe I should talk about Yakuza as well, but you guys get the point, right? You know, it's just an interesting season overall. I'm loving everything about this, to be honest. I just am very iffy regarding the whole entire Battle Pass cosmetic unlocking system, and with that said, I'll see you champs and champettes tomorrow with another video. Peace out.